Omar Abaya, Rabbi say a major yisoid in life. Vikulu, Katlinu, Alexandrin, Moikdan. They take out the word Moikdan. Alexander, whoever he was, killed them all. My time answer. Why did he kill them? Mishum da Ariai Krolos Sifon Loshu V'der Chazeh Oid. You're not going to go back to Mitzrayim, and they went back to Mitzrayim. V'inu Hadar Asu. So the Gemara just goes on to say, this week's parasha, Rabbi Sai, this week's parasha. In the Klaus, he heard, the king hears them reading it, he says, it's a raya, I'm supposed to kill you, because it says that a king is going to come from the distance and kill you all. It takes usually 10 days to get here. It took me only 5. So he killed them all. I want to say real quickly, the Maisa was over there that Gedalia was in charge of Klal Yisrael, and a really bad guy killed him. What was his name again? Yishmael ben, whatever his name was, killed him. And Klal Yisrael went to the Navi Yirmiyah, and they said, what should we do? The king put Gedalia in charge, and now he's dead. They're going to think that we killed him. What should we do? He says, let me get a nevuah. He didn't get a nevuah for 10 days. They were under pressure. And then all of a sudden he comes with the nevuah, and he says an unbelievable nevuah. He says, if you stay in Eretz Yisrael, you'll have everything you need, kol tuv sela. But I'm only going to tell you the nevuah, he says, if you swear to me that you're going to listen to the nevuah. He says, of course we swear. He says, but if you go to Mitzrayim, you're all going to die. So they said, it's not a nevuah, it happened 10 days later, they went to Mitzrayim. Rabbi said, what happened? They died. But if you chap what's going on here, when did they die? 650 years later. 650 years later. So I think it's a major yisoid. You have to take this in the right way. I know I'm going to get a little bit of flack, but I'm going to say it anyways. Sometimes, when the Torah says, Loi seisifun lashu b'der chazaid, it's a mefursha pasuk. So what do you say to yourself? I'm here already for 600 years. My forefathers are here. I have a minhag to live here. A minhag against the Torah. But it says in the mefursha in the Torah. So you have to do a cheshbon and nefesh to yourself. It's not an excuse to say, but my father lived there, and my grandfather lived there. It's a mefursha pasuk. Each person has to take their own cheshbon and nefesh. So people say, but my Rav told me this and that, so I'm not going into that. But sometimes, if it's against the mefursha pasuk, they got killed 650 years later. Things unbelievable. Have a wonderful Shabbos.